What would you think if everything you saw on social media was nothing more than a lie, well decorated with effects and dramatic music? Hello friends, I am Mathy Kirner, and on this occasion, I come to you as a journalist to expose a truth with evidence, with facts, with sources. A news story that I'm sure if it reached you, impacted you, leaving you with more questions than answers. Approximately a couple of weeks ago on YouTube, I came across multiple videos, sensationalist in nature, that presented a news story about a supposed sentence of life imprisonment for none other than César Millán, also called the Dog Whisperer. So upon noticing many inconsistencies and a lack of verifiable sources in all of them, I began to investigate this case. The first thing I found was that there was no legal or real record confirming the aforementioned life sentence for César Millán. But let's take it one step at a time. Because if you also fell into that web of disinformation, you deserve to know how this fake news started, why it went viral, and above all, who benefits from us believing a lie of this magnitude. It all started, as it happens with so much fake news, with a single video, one single video that presented news like this, without showing evidence, without context, without a face, but with a confident voice and sinister music. That video claimed that César Millán had been reported by neighbors for the alleged crime of animal abuse, that the testimonies were strong, and that the US judge had sentenced him to life. But it didn't say in which state it happened, nor the name of the prosecutor, nor the court where it supposedly occurred. Not a photo of the accusers, not even a police report. And yet, it was shared more than 80,000 times in less than a week. Why? Because we live in an era where scandal becomes truth just because it's repeated many times. Because virality has replaced verification. Immediately, I went on to do what journalists do before publishing a story, which is to verify the information. I searched public court records here in the United States. I checked official databases, legal sites, national press archives, and nothing. I consulted recognized media outlets like Periódico Correo, Azteca Jalisco, República. They all agree on one thing: César Millán has not been arrested, nor convicted, nor prosecuted. No reliable media outlet has reported such an event. And if it were true, wouldn't this news be on portals like CNN, BBC, Univision, Telemundo? Meanwhile, what is César Millán doing? Is he hiding? Is he behind bars? No, he's free. He posts on his social media, César is working, he trains, and of course he smiles. On his official Instagram account, A César's Way, just a few days ago, he uploaded an image of himself walking one of his dogs with the message, "With them, peace is not bought." It is stained with love, obviously posted from the freedom he has always enjoyed. If César Millán had faced a judicial case of that magnitude, the process would follow a public, rigorous, and documented path, such as official arrest with a case number. 1. Appearance before a judge. 2. Public hearing with media presence. 3. Formal sentencing and appeal. And everything would be registered in databases like PACER, the state courts, and even media like TMZ would be all over it. But none of that exists because this trial never happened. And here comes the most serious part. Sharing fake news is a vile and dangerous act. It can destroy careers, lives, reputations. It can cost contracts, dignity, mental health. And all for what? For a click, for a like, for monetizing false content, and gaining notoriety in such a low way, lacking ethics and values. In many countries, the malicious spread of fake news can be penalized. And believe me, if César decides to take legal action, many channels that used his image without authorization could face real lawsuits. Isn't this situation worrisome? Now, on many occasions, we can't distinguish real news from fake news. Because in a way, sadly in this day and age, anyone can act as a journalist. And while it's true that this is the era where we all have the possibility of accessing a camera and a microphone when using them, we have to do so with great responsibility, because there are people who are going to believe and want to believe in us, and the truth is something you don't play with. Those who spread news in their videos have to learn to measure the danger of creating and spreading fake news, since sooner or later, these are going to be penalized. We journalists who had to undergo many years of study feel indignation towards those who can toy with this beautiful profession that carries a lot of responsibility. And more than ever, we must understand that while social media is made to inform and entertain, it can fall into the irresponsibility of spreading false news, as serious as this, for a desire for notoriety rather than seriousness. Today, I have shown you everything that viral videos don't want you to see. The real sources, the official evidence. As in this case, Cesar's daily activity and the false news that he was facing life imprisonment and the structure of a well-constructed lie. I am Mathy Kirner, a journalist by profession, and if you are also tired of the truth being trampled by spectacle, subscribe to this channel. Activate the notification bell, share this video with your friends, and together, let's fight disinformation with a powerful weapon, the truth. I wish you all the best and see you in the next video.